It's Aloha Friday and time for another news flash from the shores of Kauai. A couple of things to talk about, but first I want to digress. Did you see, I'm sure you saw, the huge buzz over the beer summit yesterday at the White House? I posted on my personal blog about that. It really, really made me chuckle because the nation is not coming to understand that President Obama grew up in Hawaii. For those of us that live here, it's the most natural thing in the world to have to volleyball out outside at the picnic table. That's just natural, but the newscasters on CNN are reading and they're kind of going, President Obama is having a beer summit, and wondering like, what the heck is that? I just can't tell you how much it tickles me to see the aspects of island life at the White House, even the press coverage of Malia being barefoot in the limo. I got to tell you, like, of course, she's barefoot in the limo. When I go to the mainland and visit my friends, they all tease me because regardless of their protocol, as soon as I come in the house, first thing is I take my shoes off. And if I can, I'll get by wearing my $5 rubber slippers everywhere I go. But I do wear real shoes on occasion. So anyway, I did enjoy that slice of island life at the White House and how it can apply to really diffuse a serious situation, and how much that shows the culture of Hawaii, of people of varying diversities really working together as one ohana and enjoying those differences and you know, celebrating together over food, drink, what we usually call pauhana on Fridays. You know, pauhana means you're finished with work. Pau is finished, hana is work. So get together pauhana, have some pupu, some appetizers, a little ukulele music, and celebrate, you know, the community. So anyway, that's my digression. Check out that blog. Let me know what you think. This week, I want to talk again about foreclosures. We did have some good news this week in terms of the national market. You'll see the statistics online there. Primarily, the Standard & Poor's Case-Shilling report created a lot of buzz, basically saying what we've been talking about, that the number of sales are higher nationwide, but again, the valuations are still low, and that's really being driven by the foreclosure market. Unfortunately, the news for the islands on foreclosures is not good. I'll get to in a minute some thoughts about why that's the case. But RealtyTrack just yesterday released their statistics, and unfortunately, Kapaa in particular was hit hard. It's ranking number 72 out of the country, and Honolulu's at 143. The worst hit that's hitting the headlines here is Maui at the Kahului, Wailuku area at 63 and Hilo at 65. Now, Hawaii in general is not showing statistically as bad as some of the cities on the mainland, but some of our areas are really hurting, and the number of foreclosures have risen dramatically. You'll see those links on here. You can look at it in more detail. What I want to talk about is some of the root cause of that, in my opinion, and also a little sarcastic side comment here. By now you know I'm a little sarcastic. The Federal Reserve Board issuing a press release that came out on July 24th about how they propose improving disclosures consumers receive on their mortgages. Do you see a problem with this? Does it hit you like it hits me? In July of 2009, after all of this, you know, the nation's bleeding, financially, families are hurt, devastated, living in a tent. Now we're going to get full disclosure. I've always advocated to say that 99.9% of the time, a consumer who's fully informed would have never agreed to these adjustable rate mortgages. I haven't heard it so much lately, but 6 months ago, for instance, or in the fall of last year when the crisis was really hitting, there was a lot of online, you know, on CNN, et cetera, that talk about, you know, well, blame the homeowner, it's not the homeowner, whatever. Yeah, people made their own decisions, but if you're not informed, then what's, you know, who is at fault? But it's nice to know that we have watchdogs out there now that are going to protect us from loans that you cannot get if you wanted to. So tell me what you think, but I certainly raises my sarcasm. I'm going to do a little, you know, little plug here like they do on the Tonight Show, and I don't mean it in terms of advertising, but really in terms of outreach. If you know anyone who is struggling with their mortgage, if they think their house is upside down and there's no way out, please let them know that a short sale is an option. I've got some information on the screen here about the seminar. Have them email me. And it's not that they have to work with me. I just want people to be educated. If they need a realtor, They want to work with someone else on another island, I can give you some referrals for realtors that are especially trained in short sales. I'm working on my certified distressed property expert designation. In fact, by the time you see this, I'll probably have that finished, which gives me some real specialized training and information to help homeowners. So in closing, jump down to the link below in the blog to give me your insights on the Beer Summit and, island routes showing at the White House, as well as your thoughts about foreclosure update. And please pass on the information about the short sale seminars to anyone that it might be of help to. I'm always here to help. Feel free to call me or email me at any time. Have a great weekend, and aloha from Kauai.